Hello, guys. I'm so happy to have you this moment. Allow me talk of let God write your story. Let God write your story. Now, what does this mean? It means that you just need to allow God be in control in every situation in your life. And when you do that, you'll always feel secured and protected because it is the grace of God that is leading you through. It is not by your grace, it is not by your strength. God's grace shall lead you through. Remember in Proverbs 5:21, it says, "For man's ways are before the eyes of God. He examines all his paths." Meaning, every situation that God puts in place for you or across you in your life, every situation that comes across, God has already thought about it and has examined it and realized that you are capable of passing through that situation. So it's not a time of critiques where you criticize this situation, you criticize that. No, allow God to be in control and the grace of God shall lead you through. Now, the question is, have you ever asked yourself why God allows some situations across your life? Why does He do that? Even Jesus Christ was tempted by the devil himself. God allowed the devil himself to tempt, to put Jesus Christ into test. So, who are you not to be tested? And you know what? The challenge is that God puts them across for our lives. The reason is there's something that He'll always want us to learn through that. Remember, sometimes we learn through mistakes. Sometimes God allows our friends to guide us on whatever we are doing, that it's right or wrong. Sometimes God allows life experience for you to learn that this is not the right way to go. So when you see a situation that it's not that friendly to your life, you need to know that God has already thought about it, has examined it, and is allowing it to your life for you to learn something. And stop controlling things that you cannot change. Remember, you should never doubt God's love. God's love should not be doubted because when you doubt it, in whatever you are doing, you can lose the faith in whatever you do. Remember, in whatever you do, what should come out of that is good fruits, good, blessed fruits. But when you put God's love in doubt, expect the opposite of that. So never doubt God's love and allow every situation for God to be in control. When you allow Him do that, it's like now you are telling Him, God, I cannot make it. Can you write my story? Because I cannot make it. Write my story because God, I cannot make it. And you know what? Never doubt the love of God. Never doubt the love of God. And you know, when you allow God to write your story, every downfall, every dark situation, every disappointment, God, God turns it into hope and victory. This means when you allow God write your story, a new story, a new different story must come up in your entire life, and you shall never regret. When you allow God chip in your situations, in your understanding, the grace of God takes you through everything that you do. And remember, the grace of God is very, very important when it comes to matters, to these matters of life. We cannot make it without God's grace. Having this, having that, we need the grace of God to sustain us in our happy moments, in our down moments. We shall never feel it. Why? Because God's grace is on our side, because we have allowed God to write our entire story. Have a blessed day. May God take you through in every situation that you partake in your entire life. Be blessed.